No. Oh, God. Ah! My shorts rubbed on my... Oh. 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 It's been a rough night, guys. Shut up! Shut up! Be quiet! What do you want? There you go. Are you on the live? Okay. Whew. My asshole hurts. I thought I got away with it, folks. Organa? Like Senator Organa? It's a Star Wars reference. I don't know if you guys will get it. Oh my God. I thought I got away with it, folks. I managed to go all day with no problems. All the hot sauce that I ate yesterday didn't make an appearance. And I was just like, yes, I don't have to deal with it. Then like 30 minutes ago, I felt it. Oh, come on. Come on. And bam! I almost burned a hole through the toilet. Oh shit. What? Oh, I spilled the water. Whoops. Alright. Honey, what are you doing?
Going back to food. I think somebody's waiting for more food.
Yeah, no. She shall not get it.
I say go for it. Just try. No let.
She's already got dry food in there.
Okay, never mind that.
Alright, so what we typically do here is check on my animals. Because why do something on your own that you can do when you have an audience? That is how online shit works. People do it all the time with video gaming, walking, playing with their dogs and their cat, cooking.
A.L. Harrison said I pooped.
I pooped. It stinks. That's usually how that works. Felt no warmth. I can ask you a slightly morbid question. It isn't religious or a Bible quote. I made it myself. Can I ask you a... You made it what yourself? The question? By all means, you can ask a question.
Nice hat.
Yeah, I know. They're on something. Or at least one of you is.
Are you rapper?
I'll be right there. I gotta fill up the water for the animals.
Hello, Austin Power. Do we need to get you another ducky?
What the fuck is that dog doing?
Squeaking on a chew toy?
Sounded way too rhythmic. Way too rhythmic. Are you a rapper? No, I write poetry, but I cannot rap yet. Emphasis on yet, because you never know. Maybe I'll have my big breakout moment. And I'll become the next white rapper. I doubt it though. But you know, stranger things have happened. I think I have better teeth than Austin Powers. Yeah, mine are actually white.
Oliver's just doing background noise.
I held my father's living hand and felt no warmth. The world is filled with liars. Within the last... Do you find yourself lost within its storm, or have you found peace within the eye of it? You know, you could be a little less, oh, what would the word for that be? Riddler? When saying that. There is some peace in life to be had, but you got to understand that the cards are stacked against you. Destroyer HX, you look familiar. Show Brown Eye and Make America Great Again. You, sir, you have a dream, but you're not going to acquire it this night. Duchess!
What'd she do?
She just knocked down the food for the roaches, and the lid popped off.
Did it spill everywhere?
Yeah. Seriously? Damn it.
Do we need to buy more?
Yep. And we're gonna have to fucking run the vacuum. You are a pain in the ass, dog.
Alright, yeah. Same size?
The warrior, you have clearly not been on here at all. Basically the same size. Yeah, I wish I could use that as an excuse, Josh. I really do. Well, when dealing with people online, you got to understand that not a whole lot of people are looking for too much depth. We're not...
Here tomorrow.
Unless they're looking for actual poetry, thank you, honey. In which case, depth is allowed. However, when it comes to involving yourself on things like live stream, or live streams, as it is, trying to go and touch base to base with random strangers is going to end badly in that regard. Because, as you can see via the other comments, there can be some real D-bags. No, Kamala would not make America great again. Let me break this down for you. Now, Trump in and of himself is not exactly the best person. He has done some good things, but at the same time, he has done some bad things, like screw over those who were building, constructing, if you would, certain projects of his that eventually went bankrupt. He turned around, he bought everything back for pennies on the dollar, while individuals lost their homes, lost their jobs, no longer had funding for anything, and basically were put out onto the street. However, Kamala literally partook in what amounts to modern-day slavery. Do you want to know how she did that? She prevented prisoners from getting out on time to provide prisons with cheap labor. She did that shit. And the same people that are against the establishment, that hate privatized prisons, cannot get enough of the woman that used and abused her power. So excuse me if I don't want a slave driver as my next president. Yeah. Trump, I would not call Trump a warrior. You might want to look into the whole bone spurs thing. If he's fighting for anything, he's fighting to make sure that he can profit later on and the country doesn't tank. It sounds horrible, but if you think about it, that would be a pretty decent way to run his imaging at this point. You see, if the country fails, the fuck does Trump have to profit from? Hey, from El Salvador. Me, I like, and you guys are gonna hate this, both the Harris fans and the Trump fans. I think Kennedy is a better candidate at this point. And I know many of you are gonna be like, oh God. But he's a Kennedy, for crying out loud. So what if he's had a brain worm? Have to fondle. Gross. You can go ahead and vote for that slave driver, but Kamala's got no good intentions for our society. I hate to break it to you. She is worse than Trump ever will be or could be. I think we know that because we've already had Trump for president. Probably any laws pertaining to locking individuals up over marijuana. I'm sorry. But at this point in time, I think we need to start focusing on the harder substances and the harder crimes that criminals are getting away with. I think that we need to strengthen laws that pertain to people who abuse children. I think that murderers who kill people out of spite should not get quarter. But if they are proven without a shadow of a doubt to have killed people out of anger, they should not be made to breathe the same air as everybody else. Same with pedophiles. If you can't keep your hands off kids, feed Shippy another body. Let the potheads go. It's not a gateway drug. Oh, Mr. Spoon, that's fucked up. Okay, let's see here. We are going to doop. Yeah, well, so is most of the politicians that we have. That being said, you know who wasn't on those flight logs? A certain Kennedy?
Hi.
What?
With that, Jess.
Yeah. There's a certain list that needs to go out, and we need to start cleaning this mess up. For starters, you guys want to go after Trump. You guys want to go after Trump for trying to silence somebody over sexual misconduct using his own money, no less. Meanwhile, we have politicians out there who are using tax dollars to do so. So where is this going to start? Why didn't we start before with every fucking buddy else? Why? Why does it start with Trump? And is it just going to end with him? Because that's where this seems to be going. Nobody's up in arms about everybody else who has done the exact same thing. So, I'm looking for people to actually be real and not just be biased. That would be great. Oh, somebody's hungry. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. O.J. Simpson needs help. Oh my God, he talked to him. A lot of people talked to freaking Epstein. Yeah, well, Kennedy's still better than the other two options. I hate to break it to you. Now, you can vote for whoever you want to. But the fact of the matter is, neither Trump nor Kamala should be president this next go around. One of them probably will be. If I were the left, I would just go and find somebody who already has a following and use them for the presidential ticket and actually have constituents vote on the matter instead of just trying to appoint somebody like a bunch of dictators. Duchess, move. Get out of here. You're making a mess. Oh, no.
What?
Well, we don't have any fish flakes on the floor anymore.
Oh, God. She's got a major protein part, aren't she?
Yes, she is. So, let's get back to what we're doing here. Muchiro, my name is... We found a lost Kennedy child! Quickly, get the profile picture! Look at this beautiful spooter. This is a Brazilian blue tarantula. Look at that critter. Now he is missing some urticating hairs because his old ass actually used them on me.
She's licking up the floor now.
Duchess, you had a full thing. Stop it! Jesus Christ. Now here in our household, we take care of the creepiest of the crawlies. We manage to make sure that they are fed, that they are happy. In order to do that, we must bust the fentanyl dealers. No, I'm not a Fed. I'm just kidding. Trying to freak out the guy on there that's constantly calling me a Fed. Is it working? All right. Holy shit. I've got to get the word out that we have got some prime food for tarantulas out in here. Because we might have overdone it. Might have killed it.
What's wrong?
We got too many roaches in our colony.
You know what you should do?
What?
Call up all about pets and see if they eat it.
Ooh, oh, that's a brilliant idea. All right. So this right here is an orange head juvenile roach. That is going into our male tarantula's enclosure. Oh, get him. Get him. Oh, that is so cool.
And how come we're not watching it?
Because I didn't expect him to actually go for it like that. They never do. We never get a kill on camera, and I just missed it for all of you guys. I'm so fucking lame. Ow, ow, ow. Jesus Christ.
Duchess! Stop.
Here we go.
You know, for a little while you're a terror.
Look at this shit.
Oh.
What did OJ say? Look at that.
What are you doing?
He really is. I'm glad that they're eating right now. That is a good indicator that we will have them for quite a while more. If you want one and you're in the United States, I could probably help you get one. if you do it sooner rather than later, because across state lines might be fucked up. I recommend you don't seek out a male tarantula, but if you get one, that's fine. Just keep your eyes out for a female, because you're going to want to make some babies with that tarantula. Not yourself, which is kind of fucked up that I put it that way, but you're going to want to go and get the male in with the female, and you're going to want to just have a bunch of babies. Batman. Why is Batman saying, boy, if I was with the feds, you think I'd be living in this rental? Do you honestly think, with a federal paying job, given how much money we dump into that fucked off system, I'd be living in a rental?
I go work for the government.
Technically, I kind of like inadvertently already am, but not in a way that matters. No, you cannot have babies with me. That's my wife's job.
You have snakes.
Yes, we have snakes. But right now we're focusing on feeding the tarantulas. Holy shit. That one's a little bit big. Well, that might scare the spooter. That is a juvenile orange head right there. No, that one's perfect. Oh, heavens. You fucking slippery prick. Alright, there we go. That one's good. You don't want to overfeed your adult males, because if you do that, you will wind up shortening their lifespan. Their growth, like you might suspect, is directly related to the amount of food that they eat. This guy is so gorgeous. You guys want to see what they look like with their full ass of hair? One of them that hasn't shed, made itself go a little bald. Here we go.
That poor woman? What?
You do realize that my wife's the one that got me into all this, right? You're new here. It's all right. You'll catch on. Look at that beautiful baby. This is our other Brazilian blue tarantula. He's even got another cricket up in this bitch. You motherfucker, you've been holding out. Look at this. Okay, Batman, that's just obnoxious. Batman has been muted. How in the fuck did you manage that shit? Yeah, look at that shit. No, the spider's not dead. You see, when tarantulas and other arachnids die, they actually curl their legs underneath themselves. We had a moment yesterday where we thought this had occurred with one of our adult Monocentropas balfouri. However, when I went to go and check on him, it turns out he was just sleeping and had a bout of low blood pressure. I say that because the only reason why tarantulas and other spiders typically curl their legs underneath them when they die is because the blood pressure in their body directly relates to them using their extremities. No blood pressure, no leg extending. You can look it up. Scientists have been dabbling in trying to, you'd say, hijack their system to use them in certain ways. Kind of creepy, but oh well, what are you going to do? Spiders can shed. Typically speaking, it's called a molt. They don't just shed. Well, okay, so how is it that they put this? It's been a while since I've had to describe this. So the difference between a molt and a shed is, typically speaking, a shed occurs when the animal is not an invertebrate, when it's a vertebrate, when it has a spine and internal skeletal structure. However, when it's an invertebrate, like a crab, a spider, a lobster, a scorpion, even the centipede that we have here, they molt. I might... And no, I really haven't. Pretty sure some of these people live in Portland. That is a very Portland question. Is that? No, that's a rock. Sometimes the people that give us our Reptibricks, the companies that create them, fill in their substrate with things like rock. Case in point, what we have here. How long do you think it's been since we fed this little one? Wondering if we should do...
Remember how we were having issues with our Netflix?
Yeah?
I just changed the password.
Alright. No, OJ, especially you, sir. You with your history of unaliving, I mean, allegedly unaliving people. Alright. So, honey,
What?
could I get your help?
Give me a second. What's wrong?
What we're going to do is we're going to try to get this takedown on camera. This takedown being with the spider that is currently in its den, making it almost impossible to get it down right.
And I exited out, signed and signed back in with the curtain.
We're going to get good and close. How's my forehead look? My brow a little bit too widely spaced. Can you get over here? Because I'm going to have you scare the... Boo!
What am I doing?
All right, grab the tongs right there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have me set up looking down into...
Stay.
What did you do?
Drop my phone.
All right. You look damaged. Come here. Both emotionally and physically.
So what am I supposed to do? Scare the rush that way.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, shit! We're going to miss it. Don't, not yet! Not yet! Fuck. Well, that did not go as planned. God damn it.
Did you already get it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to scare it the other way. Alright. You done with me then?
Yeah. Look at that. Probably get a better view this way. You're going to be inverted just a little bit. Listen, there is no trying to be weird when you have tarantulas in your home. There is just being weird. Or you're not referring to me. OJ is kind of acting a little sus. Not gonna lie. So this is a giant pink-toed tarantula. It's a juvenile, that's why it's not some impressive face hugger size. However, they will get that size. This tarantula is related to the Goliath bird eater, more commonly referred to as the Theraphosa blondie. There's also the Theraphosa burgundy. Generally speaking, they are the largest types of tarantula in the world, at least the heaviest. I think the longest, by far, is one of the huntsman species out of Australia that I will sadly never get my hands on because Australia doesn't like sharing with the class. Damn you, Australia. Wait, I can't really say that because Australia is Australia. They're already kind of damned. I mean, everything out in Australia, or practically everything, is out to kill you. Even the koala bears want a piece of you. So, you can't really damn them any more than they kind of already are. Alright, move, Oliver. Alright, so we have both. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, kid. Alright, here we go. We're going to flip this around real quick. He's doing the booty wiggle. Look at him go. Around and around and around we go. I was going to say where it stops, nobody knows, but he just stopped. Here we go. Given certain situations, like if a tarantula stumbled upon a dead body out in the woods, the chances of a tarantula actually trying to sustain itself on a dead body, probably minimal. You're not really going to see that. However, I can't rule anything out given what I've seen in the world today. I have seen some pretty fucked up things coming out of nature. And when that, when you think about that, you really can't rule out tarantulas eating like a dead person. They can't eat a live person because they're really not big enough. And to be honest, the only legit death from a tarantula bite wasn't even from the venom, but from a bacterial infection. Though there are some tarantulas that could probably make you wish you were dead. All right.
Oliver, back it up.
Oh, Muchiro. What happened? You asked your mom if you could have a tarantula and she told you to get off online? Hey! None of that weird shit.
You've already been acting weird for her. No.
Seriously? Well, in that case, time out. I'm from the USA. Well, that's also good. I need to go to bed here not too long. I have to go back to work. I actually rather do like my job because it gives me time to work on things like poetry and working out, because I do believe that I want to see just how far I can take this little journey that I'm on. I was 340 pounds and I am now 275. Might be back down to 273, but let's be honest here. I've been partaking in some fair food. Not the sweet kind, the savory kind, but still. That much grease cannot be good for your diet. Eventually, rather than getting the... what is that called? The brisket fries, which is what we'd indulged upon the day before, on the very first day, I started getting just brisket, cheesy brisket, to increase my protein intake and decrease unwanted calories.
Alright, Oliver, sit down.
What?
You want to be extra? No. Want to be extra nice to Duchess?
Why?
Give her a piece of Liver. She went pee and poop. It's in the green bag.
She went pee and poop. Now, we did already feed her. But we can give her a treat, guys. Come on. Sit. Good girl. You see that? Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Now, for my next animal, we are going with our scorpion. Now we have here an Asian forest scorpion. They make for probably the easiest pets you can own. First of all, Asian forest scorpions have trouble climbing up smooth surfaces. So that's a plus if you want to make sure that your animal stays in its cage. Second of all, their care is fairly easy. Asian forest scorpions need to have bare minimum 70 degrees. They need to have a humid environment, but not too humid. You don't want Shrek asking why there's a scorpion in his swamp. All right? And you can feed them once every 2 weeks because scorpions' diets are very slow. And it is actually that time, so what we're going to do is put the water up here very carefully. Turn around. Pop this open, look for a small one. I'm not even worried about eating up any of these roaches with our animals. We cannot keep up. And when we sell, we are selling in bulk to keep the numbers down. Holy cow! I will take that one. You mother... Children. There we go. Now, I don't know if she's going to eat on camera because she is a very shy creature, but we can try. We got lucky with a lot of our tarantulas. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, chocolate milk. Thank you, Coda. Hi, Andis. I don't know what you want me to say. I hope you are having a good night. We're just going to give her time to go and eat that. However, do you say the N-word on a daily basis? No. Because I think that word needs to die. That word does no one any favors, no matter how much they use it. This is what it's all about right here. Scorpions have a tendency of glowing under black light. So if you are in an area that is prevalent, hey monkey, how are you doing? An area that is prevalent with scorpions. I believe I said that right. I don't even know what that means. You can use a black light to figure out where they are. All scorpions can be kept as pets so long as you take precautions. If you're dealing with bark scorpions, you want to take extra precautions because their venom is incredibly toxic. A lot of animals out there that are in the pet trade and out in the wild can do you dirty. I'm not going to lie. They can put your dick or whatever you have in the dirt. Just like my Vietnamese centipede could put me in the hospital. That's why we don't fuss with it too much. I don't really watch the BBC. I don't focus too much on that aspect of foreign international press. That's basically the same fucking thing, brain. Really? Foreign press. Or international press, not foreign international. Fucking Jesus Christ. You're okay, baby girl. Now you want to make sure that these scorpions have plenty of water. We just have an Asian forest scorpion. Look at how chunky she is. My goodness. That is one big girl. Fantastic. That stupid OG email, and you should feel ashamed. Primarily because nobody cares anymore. It's so overdone. All right. Now, let's put her back. And let's go and grab Charlotte. Charlotte is our white knee tarantula. She is, in fact, a confirmed she. And she is what I consider to be a medium size, even small size, depending on what you're comparing her to, tarantula. Which might shock some of you. Oh, they all look like they're pregnant, especially the females. But we're hoping that she has babies. She could just be FAT, if you know what I mean. Now, this cage does have a few isopods, some of these smaller isopods in it. So if you see any crawling going on, that's probably what they're at, what they're about. Cleaning the cage. Now, let's get her medium size. I really do need to go through and just start throwing away some of these egg carton layers. It is a mess. Yeah, that's going to be my next big project. What is she doing?
God.
What is she doing?
All he does is wander.
There we go.
So we got the better insurance cards for our cars.
Awesome. There we go.
Kind of weird though, each car has its own envelope.
Now, this next tarantula is our white knee. Probably already said that, but scorpions tend to have live birth, as far as I'm aware. She will pop out little ones when she is good and ready, if she does. Like I said, she could be obese.
Or male.
Or male. We don't even know yet. Not much going on. We're just going through our tarantulas and our snakes, taking care of everybody. Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, John. You doing okay? Probably not. There you go, girl. Look who's finally waking up. Yeah, there's actually some prey in your cage. Rise and shine. It's bug killing time. She is definitely adorable. Yeah. I miss my uncle. I miss my grandma. I miss a lot of people. But you can't let it get you too far down, man. You gotta stick in. Hold on. You can make it. No, she's not scary.
You're not going back outside. You were just out there.
Look at her. She's amazing. She's also been getting rather webby. So this species of tarantula, just like the Therophos pavosis, the Brazilian blues, needs to have a pretty decent amount of moisture in the cage. We don't pet her because she is prone to throwing those urticating hairs. And it is going to be my first day back at work after a 4-day weekend. We are not going to be playing that game. Now, let's get her put back up, bring out Little B, and then we will feed the roaches and start gathering more egg cartons because we are going to completely and utterly clean out the old ones. Yeah, we really do need to focus on getting some plastic ones because these ones degrade too much over time. When you keep an animal in a humid state, in a humid cage.
Use the plastic ones, or would that also deal with too much moisture and make it drown at the bottom?
I don't know. A lot of people lay them in, stack them in sideways instead of
use the plastic ones with roaches.
Yeah. My mom said no to the snakes too.
We can get.
My mama said no to the spiders, bro.
A 60.
What? Okay. So, first of all, your mama saying no to the snakes. Has she ever seen a ball python before? Any of our little ones out right now? Mochi's head is sticking out. All right. Get your mom on the mother live stream so she can see this adorable snake, because this is, show her the live stream. Give me a second.
She said I don't want to.
What?
You could be scared of them.
Well, my wife was scared of snakes too, but I changed her mind, or at least little guy did.
For ball pythons.
And possibly hognose snakes. But if she doesn't want to, we won't force her. Just like I hope you guys don't try to force me to do weird shit online.
That's fine. I found 30 of them for $15.
I love animals because my hair is thick blitz. Alright, so we are going to bring out Little B. But before I show her, we're going to do the workout portion of this live stream, which is the dumbbell curls for the night.
We're not going outside, Bobby.
Okay. There we go. We also have an itty bitty praying mantis running around the house right now that I fed a cricket to get it to bounce back because our roommate accidentally was a little rough with it. Didn't realize that was what was touching his face, and he did the whole thing and knocked it to the ground. So I thought the best course of action would be to fill its face hole. So I gave it a cricket. I'm attempting. I like snakes. I have 3 sections. I don't know what you guys are into, but you guys do you. I'm going to bring you over here. We are going to face this way. Go down a little bit. Now we are going to be curling 45 pounds 9 times. I've already done it 3 times today. This will make it 36. My 36 rep of this shit per hand. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. There we go. Now, over to Little B. I have the water somewhere. feeding nights always take the longest. All right. So this is Little Bitch. It's the size of my hand in the background. I'm back on. Muchiro, shouldn't you be in bed? Ooh. Should have worn my freaking head wrap. So this is our big girl. This is Little Bitch. Little Bitch is a Lasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird eater. She is the oldest tarantula in our collection. And we are going to try to get her to eat, but I make no promises. Come on, correct. Here we go. They're considered to be the third or fourth largest tarantula in the world. I think that's debatable because there are literally 3 forms of Theraphosa out there. Okay, let's see here. Was that it? Whatever. I think she's the last one that we really need to feed. So what I'm going to do is go and make sure that the roaches have food and water. This is a Lasiodora parabana tarantula, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. They are pretty much found solely in, or only in, the rainforests around Brazil. They make interesting pets. However, the older they get, when they're female, the less likely they are to try to escape and things like that. Male tarantulas are all about finding the females, so once they mature, they are all over the place. These are not like the ones that we have here in the United States. Although the ones here in the United States do have urticating hairs. Typically speaking, the tarantulas in the United States are arid species tarantulas that do not need a whole lot of humidity in their cages. Makes them easier to own. Yeah, I've heard that before. That's crazy. You're not the only person that's had a tarantula that got by a cat. There's something having to do with the older it being, the slower it gets. So that could have something to do with it. That's crazy. We just met somebody at one of the events that said the exact same thing. Ah, ha. Girl? How about no? How about no? How about we not? Why did that flip back to me? Look at her. She's so close to that now. Where is... Okay, there it is. Let's get a good look at her undercarriage. Look at the size of that tarantula. Good night. Take her for a walk. Not in this household. We got too many crazy dogs running about the place. I wouldn't want to put her at risk. No, 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 no. See how chill she is? She could totally feel that. Their whole existence is based around feeling vibrations. So she knows I'm doing that little bit right there. She needs a leash. Good gravy, girl. You're like, So what we're going to do is we are going to find where we put... Oh, the snake's out now. We don't have a heck of a lot of time left because we do have to get to bed. It is pretty late on our end. We are in the Pacific Northwest, so it is prime time for bedtime. But first, what the fuck did I do with them? What? Oh, there they are. For cage clamps. Always make sure when you have a tarantula, you utilize cage clamps. They will save your ass. They will prevent your little one from making a great escape, and then you from having to explain to those that you live with, if you live with somebody, why you're freaking out at 2 a.m. tossing the whole house. So, no, Snake's not hungry for spider. Snake's probably hungry for the hanky-spanky, the horizontal, and possibly, given it's a snake, vertical mambo. We have 1 female and 2 males, so there is probably all sorts of pheromones all up in this bish. It's 12:49. You're a Midwesterner? Yeah, I would probably go to bed. Not gonna lie. Alright.
You didn't hear that, don't you? She's like, yeah, bed. Wait, over here.
Now, I did not show you guys our collection of feeders. I'll do that right now. These are a combination of dubia and orange-head roaches. We are going to be selling them to other people who have tarantulas that need to be fed. We will be selling them in bulk to knock down their numbers rapidly. Look at that. So here we have a female dubia. She is full-grown, dark complexion. She's got no wings, patterning down the back. Here we have a male orange-head roach with the yellowish-white dot on the abdomen. The females do not have that. This is a male dubia roach. He's got narrow body, long wings, and a dark complexion. The gray body roaches right here, those are juvenile dubia. And that is a fresh molt. Look at that. Holy cow, we got lucky tonight. Bye. And the super red ones, like this one right here, underneath that, like that one, are juvenile orange-head roaches. You've got to feed your spooters something. You want to see the nope rope? Look at that nope rope. Look at her. Come on. Come on. No, she's not hungry. She's not being very food aggressive right now. She wants out, and I think she wants out because she wants to go and get herself laid. Like I said, we got a lot of pheromones coming off of the snakes. They can smell each other through the air. Nope, girl. You shall not pass to get the ass. Yeah. I'm a poet and you didn't even know it. Alright. So, gotta put these guys away. We gotta go mist the green bottle blue cage and then probably mist the false widow cage. Make sure she's well and good. We're not going to be taking her all the way out though because she is not one to make herself seen. Oh, and we should probably drop a roach in with the centipede. So we're going to move this one. This is our Harpypyra pulchripes cage. We will never see that one again. She has gone into pre-molt and likely is not going to be coming out for a very long while. Let's move your purse over here. Ooh. The problem with owning animals that are of the tropical variety. Yep. Is that the humidity in your house tends to go up when you are taking care of them.
You can't have it as cold as you want sometimes. No.
You'll be teaching the snake how to drive soon. No, she's definitely old enough to go and make the babies. We just don't want her to. Okay. Why am I piling?
You still need to make those crab rangoons.
Get out of here, puppy. Alright. So this little one did come out yesterday, and you're looking at the ceiling. The snake is approximately, I would say, 4 foot 6 inches long. That is a wild generic number that I just pulled off the top of my head. We have not measured her since her last shed. You look like you are ready to be eaten. There we go. So we just set it and hopefully get something on camera. This cage his ball is beautiful. Thank you. I bet you my wife feels the same way.
What?
My ball is beautiful. Why does that look like? There's no way. Hold on. That looks like we need to keep an eye out. Because that looked like spider webs. See if anything crawls out of there. Could have been fungus. Alright, I don't see any other webbing. Alright, we'll keep an eye on the cameras. We do have a camera set on the cage. It picks up any movement. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I set myself up for this kind of humor all the time simply by owning these animals. All right, I think I can justify it in good humor and not get butthurt like other people online. So we have the trap set up. Now we just got to go and mist the cage. Not too much because it's already fairly swampy on the lower bits, but enough to raise the humidity because centipedes lose a lot of their fluids through the membrane between their armor or their plating. So always, and you got to toe that fine line when you're out in the real world because, you know, if you crack some of these jokes when you're around the wrong people, you lose your job or get canceled, although probably wouldn't take much to cancel me. Not much at all. Pretty funny girl. Hitting her with the double whammy. Whew. Here we go. Gosh, Danny. Oh, come on, quit fighting me. Whew. All right. Last but not least, let's go take a look at the green bottle blue. Look how fucking much I'm sweating. Jesus Christ. You could say Michelle is a sub now. Oh my God. Fucking dirty bird. All right. That is the booty of our green bottle blue. And that is all we're going to see of her. So what we're going to do, go grab the misting container and spray the shit out of her cage. Because she needs to be misted down once every 2 to 3 days. Because though she is from South America, she is from the grasslands of South America, or at least her species is. So, got to make sure that she gets a little bit of that tropical with some of that arid climate. There we go. Instead of hungry spider, she already has prey items running around her cage, so we better not put any more in there or possibly suffer her succumbing to their wrath. Jesus Christ, Felix, I feel like it's been forever. And unfortunately, you did come at the end of the live stream. It's almost 10 o'clock here.
No, almost.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock here. So we do need to wrap this up. I'm sorry. You just got in here. But you guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.